Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an empties video, which I so rarely do on this channel because I just don't use stuff up very quickly for whatever reason. I feel like I do this video like maybe once a year, to be honest, but I have a decent amount of stuff in here. That's kind of the thing. I don't do it very frequently, but I kind of accumulate an okay amount because it's from like a year's worth of stuff. So hopefully this will be short and sweet. We can just talk about some garbage. So if you guys want to see all my beauty trash, then just keep watching. All right, I'm gonna try to go through this fairly quickly. First thing in here, it's a big thing. Suave hydrating conditioner. This is probably bad, and any of like the hairdressers out there watching this video are gonna probably want to kill me, but I really don't go ham with my conditioner and shampoo. I literally just buy whatever. I have some like really nice stuff. Actually, the shampoo I'm using right now is like a $50 bottle of shampoo, but I often just go kind of cheap when I'm in a pinch and need to grab something. So works perfectly fine. My hair is in pretty good condition, so I'm not really super picky about my hair products, so hence this. There's actually another Suave product here right on top. This is the Suave dry shampoo. I do not like the smell of this at all. I literally just used this up for the sake of using it up. I didn't like it. I didn't think that it did anything particularly good, like in terms of doing what dry shampoo is supposed to do and like absorbing oil. I don't feel like it did that good of a job at that, and it smelled, in my opinion, awful. Like I would smell it all day long, and I would hate that I could smell it all day long. So yeah, this I don't recommend. Next, oh my gosh, I feel like I've had this specific makeup remover for forever, which I probably shouldn't be using it for as long as I've had it, but this is the Rimmel London Just Let It Go makeup remover. I use makeup remover like liquid so infrequently, because if I do use it, I typically just use like a makeup wipe, or I just wash my face and take my makeup off. I very rarely like specifically use a makeup remover. So I've had this for forever. It literally took me like years to use this up. Thank God it's finally gone. I've had it for too long, and I mean, it did a fine job. Took my makeup off, but I don't even know if they make that anymore, to be honest. Here's a makeup product, and this is not like fully gone, but it's getting to the point where it's a little hard to use. This is the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer, and as you can see, I use the bronzer literally as much as I can. Like I've been kind of scraping the edges to get the rest of the bronzer out, and it's pretty much done for. Obviously there's still a lot of the blush left. I think this is the shade St. Lucia. I remember that being like a really popular shade. That's what I want to say. I can't really tell. I do like the blush on here, so I would consider like maybe depotting it and just putting it somewhere else, but it's just kind of annoying to have this duo, but I can only use the blush, and obviously even the blush has seen better days. So I think it's time to just trash this. Plus it's crazy old, so it's probably, you know, past its prime anyway. Next, here is a face product. I feel like actually a lot of the products in here are going to be skincare related. Mostly a lot of stuff my husband used the majority of it. I don't do a ton of skincare, but I do really like this formula 10.0.6. We have quite a few like face wash or like just skincare products from them, and I do really like them. I love the packaging. I just feel like they're so nice and simple, and they seem to do a good job. My skin's not like sensitive to them or anything. I don't have any bad reactions, and they're super affordable, which is really nice. So, and this I remember sudsed up really well. It is a foaming cleanser, and I really like when my cleansers get really sudsy. I feel like they're actually like working when they do that. So yeah, I definitely like this one, and it's a really big bottle. It's 5 fluid ounces, so it lasted a while. Next, where is the lid for this? Oh, you know what? I think I probably used the pump for another product. This is the Aussie Kids Bloomin' Apple Detangler. I mean, there's a million and one detanglers out on the market, but I typically end up just grabbing the kid stuff because A, it's cheaper, and B, I love the smell of them. Like this apple one smells so good, and my hair doesn't need like a ton of help with detangling. I mean, in the winter it definitely does. I just need something to kind of help me brush through it a little bit, so I don't need anything crazy, and I loved the smell of this one, which I know is weird. This product I actually really liked. This is the Peter Thomas Roth AHA BHA Acne Clearing Gel. It's just this like little tube, and it has a pump right on it. This worked so well to clear up my acne. Like whenever I had an active acne spot, I would just like rub this on it, and I swear it would take care of it in like a couple of days. It has 2% salicylic acid in it. That's the active ingredient. I really was surprised by this. Not a lot of acne medications like work really well or like super effectively on me, so this one was amazing. I can actually really highly recommend this. My husband like used it up. I'm a little bit annoyed that he used so much of it because it was one of the few things that really worked for me, so I definitely do need to repurchase this. And this is another skincare product. This is going to be a lot of skincare products. This is the Equal Moisturizing Day Cream. This was really nice. First of all, I just love the packaging of this brand. Like, look how just sleek and cool this is. I love moisturizers also in like a jar for some reason. I don't know why that is. I like applying them that way. And this smelled really nice and earthy and natural. This is like a natural brand. And this is a really nice moisturizer. It was kind of like a gel-ish consistency. It was like a kind of a cream with like a gel texture, if that made sense. It was kind of like lightweight. It absorbed really quickly into the skin and it felt really good. Obviously we used the crap out of it. My husband liked it a lot too. It did not irritate my skin or anything like that, and I feel like also this lasted us a really long time because this is kind of a ton of product. So yeah, we definitely really liked this one. All right, here's another skincare product. There is some more makeup in here though, don't worry. This is the Pindella Vitamin C Pro Brightening Serum. This is actually available on Amazon. This was sent to me, as was this product, but this is available on Amazon, and this is like a brightening booster serum. It has niacinamide in it, and this is actually, again, pretty huge. This has 50 milliliters in it, 1.7 fluid ounces, so this lasted us a really long time. It does have the little dropper in it. I can't really say a ton about a lot of these specific skincare products, only because I don't really feel like I notice a huge difference from like one skincare product to the other typically, because my skin is kind of consistent. We used this up quite a few weeks ago. Actually, this is probably a few months ago at this point, because I've been collecting this stuff for so long, and I honestly can't really say I notice a huge difference. I mean, I enjoy the experience of putting a serum on. I feel like it always feels nice, but I don't know that I can like tell you what this did for me. All right, here is some makeup. This is the, you can't even tell anymore, literally all the writing is off of this, but this is the ColourPop mascara. What is it called? Best Friend, BFF mascara, something like that. I actually really like this mascara. This is so disgustingly dry. I could barely pull it out of the tube. The wand on this is really nice. It's a little bit of kind of like an hourglass shape, and I love this mascara. This is 100% something that I would repurchase. It's super affordable. It's available at Ulta. They sell, you know, most of ColourPop stuff on Ulta now, which I feel like is super convenient, and I loved this. I just get the black color. They actually have a ton of colors in this as well. And then I also have this concealer, this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I can like, it's so frustrating because I can see there's definitely like a good bit of product right there at the bottom, but I just can't get to it, and there's some up here, and I just hate like wasting makeup. Like, even though obviously this is a super cheap concealer and I feel like obviously there's not a ton left in here, I just hate knowing that there's product in there I can't get to. But I love this concealer. This is one of my top favorite concealers of like all time ever. I love this concealer. I feel like it is good for under the eyes, it's good for the face, super affordable. The whole Fit Me line is like one of my favorite lines of makeup in like the world. Honestly, I love this stuff, but I already have like 400 backups because I use this a ton and I have it in like a million different shades. And here we have another mascara. This is the Milani Highly Rated mascara. Again, I did really like this one. This is another drugstore one. This is really good. Wow, I can barely unscrew these either. This is very dried out. The brush on here is a little bit interesting. It's a little bit fatter in the middle, and it is a just regular bristle brush, just like the ColourPop one. And I typically actually like rubber wands better than just regular bristles, but this one I did really like. It's really black, and I feel like they both lasted me quite a while before they like dried out too much. Plus the packaging on this is just so pretty with like the gold and the stars. I love that. There's a toothpaste in here. We've probably gone through like 100,000 of these, but I just put one in here. We use the AIM toothpaste just from Target. I have a lip product in here. This is Clueless from ColourPop. The problem with this is that I've had this obviously for a little while, and you can probably even tell by the packaging. The color is supposed to be kind of this like muted kind of mauvey pink, but I think over time, as this has gotten kind of old, you can even see on the wand, it kind of started turning like hot pink. You can see little streaks of hot pink, and even on the wand here, like you can see like the color does not match. And I would like put this on and then it would turn like a hot pink after like no time. So I don't know if it's just with age or if I just got like a weird one. I don't know. So I don't even know if they have this color anymore, to be honest. This product I was trying so hard to use up. You would think this like little tiny container, this is just the e.l.f. like brightening under eye powder. I actually ended up taking the sifter out so I can get all the product underneath. It does come with like a little sifter. You would think using something like this up would be so easy because it's super tiny, but because you're only using it under your eyes, you use such a small amount of product every single time that this took me forever to go through. This is in the shade Rose or Rose Light Tone. But yeah, I did really like this. It was definitely brightening. It was a really good, like, finely milled under eye powder. I got every little last bit out of here. I really like e.l.f. products. They're so affordable, but they're so good. This was really, really nice. I don't even know where the sifter is. I must have thrown it away, but I do love that I was able to use up every bit of product. Here are a couple pencil type products. Oh, this is the ColourPop, one of their, like, roll up eyeliners, but it, like, not only did it break, but it came, like, unattached from, like, the inside of here. So the pencil portion, like, literally just fell out of here, and I would, like, put it back in and try to use it, but it wasn't, like, sturdy in here, so it would kind of wobble around and it would fall out, and then it broke because it wasn't attached properly. So I don't think the construction of this was very well done. It was this really pretty cool, like, green shade. I would love using it for, like, a little pop of color on the lower lash line. Yeah, I was not impressed with, like, the quality of how this was made, at least, so I've never bought another one of those. This is a Jordana Fabletics. This is like a little eyebrow pencil. It has a little kind of spoolie at the end of the lid, but y'all can see what happened. I hope. I was sharpening it. It's literally hollow. Like, all the product just slipped out from the inside of the pencil, so it's literally just like the shell of the pencil. There's no actual, like, eyebrow product in here, because you would look at this and you would think, oh, you still have a lot of product left. Why are you throwing that away? Yeah, no, it literally just fell out of the inside. So thankfully these are really, really affordable, like, super cheap, so it's not a big loss. But yeah, I feel like with both of these, like, they were not well made. I wouldn't consider these, like, obviously very good quality because they're a little bit wasted at this point, but what can you do? I guess you're kind of getting what you pay for. Next, I have another concealer. This is the Lotte London Got It Covered Sponge Applicator Concealer. This is one of those ones that, like, the product kind of squeezes up through the sponge and you just apply it that way. I actually did really like this product for that reason. I liked just using this under my eyes. I would, like, kind of make my little lines, and the sponge applicator made it really easy to apply, and it was a squeezy tube, so you can, like, make sure you're getting all the product out. I really liked this. This lasted me a really long time. I got it in the shade Fawn. I would definitely repurchase this and recommend this. It was a little on the orangey side. The undertone was a little funny on this shade, but I liked the product itself. Next is this pink hair and scalp mud. I used this and I remember not liking this at all. It says it's an intensive treatment mask to condition and nourish hair and scalp. I remember putting this in my hair and it literally felt like it just evaporated. Like, I couldn't feel it on my hands. I couldn't feel it in my hair. It felt like it was like water. Like, it just had no consistency to it, and then I washed it out. It didn't feel like it did anything. Like, I feel like this is just like a hoax. Like, there's literally just a thin gel cream of nothing in this. It does not do anything for your hair. I guess you're supposed to put it on your scalp too. I definitely don't think I did that. I feel like I never put anything on my scalp besides shampoo. But yeah, this is not good. Didn't like it. Next up, I have a niacinamide 10% and zinc 1% serum from The Ordinary. We originally bought, like, a ton of skincare products from The Ordinary because they're just so affordable and they're really, really, really good. And again, can't really tell you too much about what this is. Serums in particular, I have a hard time knowing, like, what the effect of them is, to be honest. I just kind of do my skincare routine just to do it, but I don't typically notice a huge, like, difference from one product to another. Most of the time, if it's like a standout product, I will. This one, I don't really know exactly what it's meant to do or what it did do, but it's super, super affordable, which is nice. All right, we're getting towards the end here. Just a couple products left. This is the Gillette Venus with Olay Shower and Shave Cream. I like this. This was actually really pretty. It came in kind of like a layered effect, so it looked like really pretty in the bottle. It's in the shade, it's in the scent Vanilla Cream, and it's just a shave cream, so I would use this whenever I shave basically any part of my body. This is a huge bottle as well, 10 fluid ounces, so this lasted me quite a while. I really liked the scent. I'm definitely not picky about my shave cream as long as it, like, lathers up my legs so I don't get razor burn. That's pretty much all the criteria I have. So yeah, I did like this, and it's just pretty. This is really not exciting at all. This is just an empty contact lens solution. This is the Opti-Free Pure Moist with Hydroglide. This is obviously a fairly small bottle. I feel like these you go through, like, fairly quickly. I mean, I don't even wear contacts that much, but I definitely went through this, like, fairly quickly. It worked, I think, how it's supposed to. Next in here is this Essence Gel Eyeliner. This is definitely something I've had for way too long. As you can see, it's just completely dried out and cracked. Like, it's literally, like, hard as a rock. I mean, a little bit of black comes off, but yeah, it's just dried out and unusable. I mean, I've had this for forever. I feel like that's kind of the problem with these pot liners, is they just like over time, kind of no matter what, like I always left the lid on it. I never let it like sit out, but they just inevitably get dry really easily over time. So yeah, thankfully these are obviously super affordable, and this was really black. I did like this at the time, so I definitely could say I recommend it, but I never got through it. I feel like it's hard to like use one of these up. Okay, this is a product I'm just throwing away because of how like purely for how old it is, and it like smells weird now. This is the Rimmel Clean Finish foundation. Again, I don't even know if they make this. This was like my ride or die foundation for years and years and years, and what I really liked about it was that it has this wand on it, so I would always just like, you know, paint it on my face, and it just kind of made it really easy to put my foundation on. I remember going through bottles and bottles of this for so many years, and it just stopped working for me. I just found things that I liked better. It doesn't really have that good of coverage. It is really affordable. I really like the like application method, but this started smelling funny. I was like really wanting something with a little bit better coverage. So yeah, and I've had this for way too long, so I'm chucking it mostly for those two reasons. But I think that some people would really love this. Like I said, I loved it for years, so it's not a bad product. I've just kind of like moved on. Oh, I think this is the last skincare product. This is the 100% pure multivitamin PM serum. So this is kind of like a night serum. Can't really tell you too much about this. This was sent to me. This is like, you know, one of those more like natural brands, so I can always appreciate that. And it had this really nice pump on top of it and a really nice glass bottle. But yeah, I used it up. Don't really know what it did. I also have another concealer here. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I like this. It says it's waterproof. I don't know if I ever put that to the test. I got the shade Light Beige. I definitely like this concealer. I feel like it's on the thinner consistency and coverage side. Like it's definitely not a high coverage product, but I remember really liking this. I definitely used it up and I would totally purchase it again. Catrice is super affordable, and I feel like this is a good quality product. So yeah, I could say that I recommend this. I probably should repurchase it because I do remember liking this a lot. And then I think our last product, believe it or not, this is a mascara. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I love this mascara. This is a mascara that I do really love and would definitely recommend. I would probably repurchase it, but if you like high-end mascaras, the IT Cosmetics Superhero is amazing, and this did last me like a decent amount of time. Alright guys, so that is actually everything. I hope this video didn't end up being like a crazy long. I feel like this was a ton of like individual products, but I hope we got through it pretty quickly, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.